Good morning, class. We are going to start with some phonograms and then we'll move on to our words. All right, so these are some of our more recent ones along with two that I noticed we were having trouble with. Almost everyone didn't know them from the first 55 phonograms. All right, so I'll show you the card. Say it if you know it. What is this? All right, so voices are off. This one only has one sound. This says ooh. Say that with me. Ooh. All right, now by yourselves. Good. Ooh. So this one is ooh. It's the only phonogram that just says ooh. So I want you to write ooh. Say it while you write it. All right, class, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote. What is it? Ooh. All right, check and make sure it looks like mine, looks like this, except it should be underlined. All right, I want you to write ooh 2 more times and say it while you write it. All right, let's see, we did this one. Actually, I don't know if we did this one yesterday, because this is also from our set of the first 55. So this is G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. Say that with me. G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. Class, what is this? Good. G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. All right, write it. Say it while you write it. All right, class, what did you just write? Good. G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. Check and make sure it looks like this, except it should be underlined. All right, if it does, if it doesn't, fix it, of course, and then write it 2 more times. If it does, just go ahead and write it 2 more times, saying it while you write it. G, 2-letter G, always followed by a vowel. All right, the next ones, we'll just read them. Class, what is this? All right, this is our only phonogram with 6 sounds, so listen. O, oo, uff, off, ah, ow. Class, say this with me. O, oo, uff, off, ah, ow. Good. All right, say it with me one more time. O, oo, uff, off, ah, ow. All right, what is this? Good. O, oo, uff, off, ah, ow. 2-letter f. Oi that we do not use at the end of English words. Oi that we do use at the end of English words. A, 4-letter A. 2-letter R. J, 3-letter J, used only after a single vowel that says a, it, or a. All right, class, let's do those again. Hopefully, if you didn't have them before, you'll get more of them this time. O, oo, uff, off, ah, ow. 2-letter F. Oi that we do not use at the end of English words. Oi that we do use at the end of English words. A, 4-letter A. R, 2-letter R. J, 3-letter, oops, sorry, I should have given you time to say it. J, 3-letter J, used only after a single vowel that says a, or a. All right, we'll keep working on these throughout the week. All right, the only two-letter phonogram that we need for our words today is R. So go ahead and write R and say it while you write it. Class, what did you just write? Good, R. Remember, to make the R sound, we need two letters. Okay. All right, class, our first word is park. What's the word? Good, park. We went to the park to have a picnic. Park. What sounds do you hear in the word park? Good, our sounds are P, R, K. All right, our K is line letter K. Class, which K are we using? Good, line letter K. Go ahead and write park. Say the sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word, class. What is it? Good. R. And which K? Good. Line letter K. All right, make sure yours looks like mine. Before we mark it, the thing we need to remember for this is which K to use. Remember, if it's at the end of a word and we don't need two-letter K, which of course we couldn't use here because this isn't a single vowel saying its first sound. All right, so if it's at the end of a word and we're not going to use two-letter K because it's after a single vowel saying its first sound, then it's usually line letter K at the end of a word. All right, let's go through our markings. Does this need a marking? How about this one? Good, why are we underlining it? Right, we need two letters to say that. How about this? All right, pick up your pencil. Let's read our word. Good, park. The next word is hike. Class, what's the word? Good, hike. I like to hike in the summer. Hike. What sounds do we hear in the word hike? Good, our sounds are I, K. The I is I-E. How are we going to make it say I? Good, silent final E, job one. All right, class, since we have a silent final E and a K before it, which K do we have to use? All right, I hope you said line letter K. Can you tell me why we have to use line letter K? All right, if you're not sure, listen and then say it with me. So listen the first time and then we'll all say it together. C followed by E, I, or Y says S. All right, so if we use K, S, the silent final E would make it say its second sound and our word would be heis. Do we want to write heis? No, we want to write hike. So which K are we using? Good, line letter K. All right, write the sounds in hike and say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. I, K. Which K is it? Good, line letter K. And good, silent final E. Job one. All right, does this need a marking, class? How about this? Good, why are we underlining it? Good, it's saying its name or its second sound. How about this? If it's part of the team in this one? Good, all right, pick up your pencil. All right, class, let's read our word. hike. All right, our next word is tent. Class, what's the word? Good, tent. What sounds do you hear in the word tent? Good, our sounds are t, e, n, t. All right, we've got to get those two consonants apart, right? They want to stick together, tent. So, n, and then t. All right, write the sounds in tent and say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram. In that word, what is it? Good. E, good. N, and good. All right, let's see if we need to mark it. Does this need a marking? How about this? Saying its first sound. How about this? And how about this one? All right, we'll just read our word. Good, tent. All right, our next word is fire. Okay, so this one, we often say it like it's a two-syllable word, but it's actually one syllable to spell it correctly. So I'm talking about the thing that you use a match and paper that you can make and it helps you warm up. So we usually say fire. To spell it though, to spell it correctly, we need to say fire. So just one syllable, fire. All right, say that with me, fire. Okay, so we want to, that one we'll probably say is a two-way word. I'll say it, fire, in the quiz, but for the rest of your life, we want to remember we say fire when we're talking. Usually we say fire to spell it. All right, the fire was sparking, fire. All right, what sounds do we hear in the word fire? Good, so the way I'm saying it, fire, we hear f, I, r. All right, class, our I is I-E. How am I going to make it say I? Good, silent final E, job one. Write the sounds in fire, say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. I. Good. R. R. And good, silent final E. Job one. All right, so make sure your word looks like this. And let's go through the markings. Does this need a marking? How about this one? All right, why are we underlining it? Good, it's saying its name. This one, it's part of that team. And this one, good, we're gonna double underline our silent final E, job one. Pick up your pencil and mark it. All right, class, let's read our word. Good. So to spell it, we say fire. We want to make sure we keep it one syllable, fire. All right. Our next word is camp. What's the word? Good, camp. We will camp a lot next summer. Camp. Class, what sounds do you hear in the word camp? Good. In camp, it's k, a, m, p. Go ahead and write those sounds and say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. And good. All right, make sure yours looks like mine. And let's go through the markings. Does this need a marking? How about this? saying its first sound, this one, and this one. All right, let's read our word. Good, camp. All right, class, our next word is a compound word. Our word is campfire. What's our word? Good, campfire. We roasted marshmallows over the campfire. All right, how many syllables are in campfire? Show me. Okay, I hope we remembered for a compound word, we're always going to have a syllable break between the two parts of the word. But our first part was camp. That was just one syllable. Our second part, fire, also one syllable. So how many syllables do we have in campfire? Good, just two. Remember, any compound word, we're always going to have at least two, and we're going to split the word between, we'll always have a syllable break between the two parts of our word. All right, so our word is campfire. Let's see if we can write that whole word at once. What's the first syllable, camp? Good, k, a, m, p. The second syllable, fire, what are we going to write for that? And how am I going to make my I-E say I? Good, silent final E, job one. So write campfire. Remember your syllable break in the middle. And say the sounds, will you write them? All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Actually, why don't you tell me the whole first syllable? What's the first syllable? Good, camp. And, all right, second syllable, I better have you tell me all the sounds. What are they? Good. I, R. Good, silent final E, job one. All right. Class, is there anything we need to mark in our first syllable? Nope, because there wasn't anything we marked in this word. So there wouldn't be anything we need to mark in that when it's in a compound word. All right, how about fire? Let's mark that. Does this need a marking? How about this? Good, we're underlining it. Why? It's saying its name. Good, this. Good, it's part of the team in this one. Good, it's silent. All right, pick up your pencil. All right, let's read our word, class. Good, campfire. All right, our next word is wolf. Class, what's the word? Good, wolf. All right, the wolf was gray and shaggy. Wolf. All right, this is a two-way word, class. To spell it, we're going to say wolf. Class, how do we say wolf to spell it? Good, wolf. All right, wolf. So what sounds do we hear in the word wolf? Good, our sounds are w, a, o, f. All right, go ahead and write the sounds in wolf and say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. What? Ah. Oh. All right. Make sure yours looks like mine. All right. Does it need a marking? This one? Saying its first sound, this? No. All right, let's say our sounds and put them together. Good, so we say wolf to spell it. Now I feel like I say this word oddly. When I say it, I say wolf. All right, so wolf, 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 wolf. All right, class, something sounds different. Whatever it is gets a thinking cap. Listen one more time. Wolf, wolf. All right, class, what's going to get our thinking cap? Good, our ooh. When I say it, at least it makes more of a sound. Wolf. All right. Our last word is wolves. Class, what's our word? Good, wolves. To spell it, though, we'll say wolves. Wolves. So we've seen several words this year. You might have heard it. If it ends with F or FE, like wife, when we're making it plural, often, we're going to change the F to what sound? Good, a V. So wife becomes wives, and we saw that with knife and knives and some other ones as well. All right, so the singular, ooh, what does singular mean? Good, just one is wolf or wolf, as we say it to spell it. The plural, though, this sound changes to wolves. Okay, so this sound isn't going to be at all in our plural. It's the V instead. All right, so our word is wolves. To spell it, though, we'll say wolves. All right, what sounds do we hear in the word wolves? All right, let's stop right there. W, A, O, V, right, was what we had after we changed this to a V. Whenever we're doing this, we have to use ES to make it plural. So we've got a silent E and then Z. All right, and which Z is it? Good, Z. All right, so to spell wolves, what are we going to write, class? Good, W, A, O, V, silent E, and then our Z. Which Z is it? Right, Z, since we're making something plural. All right, go ahead and write the sounds in wolves. Say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word, wolves. What do I need to write to spell it? Good. W, A, O, V. Silent E, Z. Which Z is it? Good. Z. Does this need a marking, class? How about this? This one? This one? This one? It's silent. What do we do to any silent letter? Good. And how about this one? All right, what are the two sounds of this phonogram? Good. S, Z. And it's saying Z. So how are we going to mark it? Wolves. Good. Okay. Pick up your pencil. All right, class. So we say wolves to spell it. When I'm talking, I say wolves. So listen, wolves, wolves. Wolves, wolves. All right, class, which phonogram, wolves, wolves, is changing in my two-way pronunciation? All right, yep, just like in our base word, wolf, it's our A-O-U. All right, so class, let's see one more time. How do I say this to spell it? Good, wolves. All right, class. I will see you in our next video.